good, slimes? Ace Dragon's back with a very quick fragrance related video. And who would have thought a fragrance related channel talking about fragrance related content? The mind gets blown, as they say, no homo. Today I've got two fragrances in front of you, Janan Sport and Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme. It's going to be a strange video. The title of this video is going to be something on the lines of putting a fragrance on a pedestal. You may be thinking to yourself, what does that mean? And how are you that dumb? You're putting a fragrance up on a pedestal. So I'll just give you some background. For example, Janan Sport. This is recommended by Jeremy Fragrance as one of the best cheap smelling fragrances of all time. And for me, in my circle, my friend group, my colleagues at work, and some of my family members, they're all aware of Janan Sport. Some of them are from Pakistan, India, and all of that, where it's sold more. And so they did kind of recommend this to me when we do occasionally speak about fragrances. So when I bought this scent and I first smelled it, I was like, this is actually amazing. Because I was looking for a new work scent at the time. And I was like, this is actually amazing. It is literally a cross between Dior Sauvage and Creed Aventus. I was actually in love with this for like a good year and a half. I didn't wear it because I was like, it's too good to wear to work. Then I just never wore it for a year and a half. As you can see, I put a good dent in this because I started wearing this to work now, because it's hence why I bought it. Previously, like I said, I would just smell this and be like, it's too good for work. It is an amazing scent. Like I said, it's a mix of Dior Sauvage and a bit of Creed Aventus. It's a winning DNA. No wonder it's sold and quite popular in like Pakistan. But I got to the point, if I didn't just randomly say, you know what, let me pull this out of the bottom of the pile and start wearing it, it would have just sat there. And I wouldn't have experienced it. I put this on a pedestal without knowing the longevity, the performance, the sillage, how it operates on my skin. And I'm so glad I did, because this is definitely a work scent. For me, this lasts 4 hours. And I smell nice, fresh, clean. And that's what I need it for. I've got so many other scents that have replaced this, in the sense that I'm going to be wearing them for more of my special occasion fragrances and stuff. But like I said, smelling this, you're going to, off the bat, it's very amazing quality, very quality juice, high quality juice, and all of that. But if I didn't start to test it, I would have not known that. It was sat in my collection building dust. Pardon me. Then we have La Nuit de l'Homme. It kind of fits the same ballpark as this. I kind of put on a pedestal. YouTube, in the last 8-10 years, you'll always see this on someone's like 10 fragrances for life, fall, autumn, winter scents, date night scents. So in my mind, as you can see, it's a darker batch. It's one of the older ones. I've managed to get an older batch. I was able to get this, and as you can see, I don't wear it that much because in my mind, I put it on such a high pedestal. Everyone's having amazing stories of the scent, amazing compliments and so forth of the scent. This scent is like, you know, S tier, God tier, you know, X tier even. Like, nothing to replicate this scent. If you're going to wear this scent, you need to wear it for a special moment in time. Hence why only a little bit of the bottle is gone. But like I said, as I've evolved in my fragrance journey, I realised I prefer other scents more than La Nuit de l'Homme. For example, I think Tom Ford Noir Extreme is better than it. I think Tom Ford Oud Wood is better than it. I know that's pretty much all the fragrances I have with me. What's this? Another Tom Ford. I'm not saying Tom Ford is just superior, but those are scents that kind of fit the same criteria, the same bubble, which I think is better. But in my mind, I just have La Nuit de l'Homme as like the top tier fragrance. So now La Nuit de l'Homme is pulled out of my collection. I'm going to be wearing it more when I go out, especially now that it's winter in the United Kingdom, if you couldn't tell by my lovely accent. So this fragrance video is more just wear your fragrance, in a sense. I like Janan Sport. I was waiting for, like, I don't know what I was waiting to wear it. I just liked the scent so much, I just refused to wear it. But then after I started to get to know it, how it works off my skin, I will be using it for work. It fits that criteria. There's no point having a work scent that I'm not going to use. And the same thing for La Nuit de l'Homme. I'm not going to have like a going out date night scent that it's just going to sit there. Granted, you know, I could go on a date, I could go out with my friends and wear this and make great memories. But I will never do that as long as it just sits in my fragrance collection. So that's just a kind of purpose of this video, to stop putting fragrances as high statuses, high symbols. Of course, if you've got like a wedding day scent, a graduation scent, you're not going to be wearing that all the time because it's, you know, you kind of got that associated with that. But for stuff like this, just wear your fragrances, you know. In my mind, I'm thinking I need to wear Land with Alarm when I've met, you know, the love of my life, or I'm going out on, you know, or if I'm going out with my friends for the best night of our lives. You know, that could happen, or it could not happen, you know. But I'll never know until I actually start wearing the fragrances. The only reason I brought up Land with Alarm is because, like I said, this was hyped up so much, I thought to myself, I could only wear this for special occasions. You know, situations I'll never be in again. But like I said, I've been wearing fragrances I thought were better for those situations, like Tom Ford, Vinny Fatale, which is one of my favourite fragrances. I think it's better than Land with Alarm. And I'll wear it in those situations and more. But the way my mind was set up is like Land with Alarm is the best thing ever made, best fragrance since sliced bread, you know, best fragrance since Dracar Noir, something like that. It's just a food for thought kind of thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just another reminder to wear your fragrances and go from there. If you like it, you like it. If not, I don't know what to say. If you don't like it, you don't need it. Or if you really like it, then hold it for those special occasions. But you don't need 20 date night fragrances when you only go on like 5 dates a year, you know? Keep that in mind. That's been Ace Fragrance, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. If you thought the video was trash, let me know down below. But if you did like it, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll bring you more fragrance-related videos. That's been Ace Fragrance, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.